welcome. This is the newspaper review coming to you from Carnival Radio. My name is Joseph Oyukola. And here are the headlines. Federal government begins duty-free import of food items. Bayelsa faces prolonged blackout as vandals destroy 13 transmission towers. NLPCL uncovers another 63 illegal refineries in Niger Delta. Food crisis. Military deploys troops in northwest, north central farms. Ganduje's corruption case documents stolen during protest, says governor. Now the news in details. The Nigeria Customs Service has been directed to start the implementation of the 0% import duty and exception of value-added tax on basic food items. This was after President Bola Tinubu approved the implementation of 0% import duty and exemption of value-added tax on basic food items. The Ministry of Finance confirmed the approval in a letter to the Nigeria Customs Service dated August 8, 2024. The Nigeria Customs Service also confirmed the development in a document shared with newsmen on Wednesday. Responding to Controller General of the NCS, Bashir Adeniyi, instructed officials of the service to commence enforcement measures. The letter dated August 14, 2024 and signed by the Deputy Controller General C.K. Nigwa noted that the food commodities include maize, ox brown rice, wheat, grain beans, and millet. She stated that the policy is restricted to the items listed and is effective from July 15 to December 31, 2024. For more details, please visit Punch newspaper. Federal government begins duty-free import of food items. Meanwhile, the defense headquarters has said troops have been deployed across farms in the northern part of the country, especially in the northwest and north central. According to the military high command, the deployment was to ensure the adequate protection of farmers from bandits, terrorists, and other criminal elements. The newsman reports that farmers have been a major target for bandits and terrorists who leveled them indiscriminately, destroyed their produce, kidnapped and even killed them in some instances. According to a tally by newsmen, in the first quarter of this year, over 332 farmers were killed across the country. This marks a significant increase compared to the same period last year from January to June 2023, when at least 128 farmers lost their lives. Additionally, a recent report by SBM Intelligence said farmers in the north paid an estimated sum of 139 million naira as farm levies to bandits who demanded at least 224 million between 2020 and 2023. This comes as Nigeria faces its highest ever food inflation rate, recorded at 40.87% by the Nigerian Bureau of Statistics in June. In response, citizens have been calling for immediate action to address the growing hunger crisis in the country. The Inspector General of Police, Akoyode Egbetoku, on Monday said the police had commenced patrols on farms to boost farmers' confidence. But in an interview with newsmen on Wednesday, the Director of Defense Media Operation, Major General Edward Buba, stated that troops deployment began with the commencement of the rainy season. However, it did not reveal the exact number of troops assigned to the farmers. Puba added the deployment was to ensure farmers have a bumper harvest. For more details, please visit Punch newspaper. Food crisis. Military deploys troops in northwest, north central farms. In the meantime, the Transmission Company of Nigeria disclosed that Bayelsa State would experience a long duration of blackout due to the recent vandalism of 13 transmission towers along the Awada-Yanagua 132 kilowatt double-cycle transmission line. The blackout will also affect some communities in Rivers State. A team led by the General Manager of the Port Harcourt Transmission Region, Emmanuel Harper, to the site discovered that all 13 towers from T52 to T64 were affected by vandalism. Of these, 9 towers have collapsed completely, while 4 are hanging precariously and could collapse at any moment. According to a statement issued on Wednesday by the TCN's General Manager of Public Affairs, Ndidi Mba, the statement noted that the incident was first reported by the president of the Upeli community in Rivers State on August 12, 2024. The statement noted that the Ahoda-Yanagua 134 kilowatt double-cycle transmission line is crucial for evacuating power from the Awadan transmission substation to the Yanagua substation, which supplies electricity to the entire Bayelsa State. For more details, please visit Punch newspaper. Bayelsa faces prolonged blackout as vandals destroy 13 transmission towers. In another development, Kano State Governor Abba Yusuf on Wednesday undertook an on-the-spot assessment of the Kano State High Court, which was vandalized, looted, and razed amid the recent nationwide hunger protest, which turned violent in parts of the north. Yusuf, during the tour, regretted the invasion and destruction of the State High Court by hoodlums, lamenting that the hired miscreants carted away corruption charges document on former governor of Kano State, Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, who has been facing multiple charges before the State High Court. According to his statement on Wednesday by the governor's spokesperson, Sanusi Tofa, the governor was conducted around the court premises by the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice Haruna Dederi, the Chief Registrar of the High Court Alhaji Abdullahi Bayero, and some judges. According to the statement, the hoodlums destroyed virtually all units of the High Court, including the office of the State Chief Judge, with loss amounting to more than 1 billion through the stealing of office equipment, destroying offices, burning cars, and other relevant materials crucial to the dispensation of justice. Governor Yusuf called on youth in the state to desist from being used by detractors to engage in violence, but to rather concentrate on skills acquisition to better their future, promising them the government's support. He ordered the immediate rehabilitation of the courthouse and the deployment of more security to ensure effective justice delivery. Yusuf also commiserated with the Kano State Chief Judge Justice DJ Abdul Aboki and the entire judiciary over what he described as an ugly incident. For more details, please visit Vanguard newspaper. Ganduje's corruption case documents stolen during protests, says State Governor. In another news, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has revealed that it discovered and confiscated an additional 63 illegal refineries in the past week. NLPCL disclosed this in a recent documentary on the fight against oil theft. The LRPC stated that 63 illegal refineries were discovered and confiscated in Bayelsa, Rivers, Abia, Imo, and Delta State. The state-owned firm said from August 3 to 9, 2024 alone, about 177 incidents of oil theft were recorded by security operatives, including Tantia Security Services and others. The complaint noted this during the week under review. 19 illegal pipeline connections were recovered, while some underwent repairs across several locations in Bayelsa and Rivers State. Also, NLPCL added that a vandalized barricaded oil wellhead was discovered in Bayelsa State. It was learned that stolen crude was discovered in oil reservoir in Rivers State. According to him, 19 vehicular arrests were made in communities in Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, and Akwa Ibom State. It mentioned that 15 wooden boats conveying stolen crude were confiscated in Rivers and Bayelsa State. The energy complaint disclosed that 51 of these incidents took place in the deep blue water, 21 in the western region, 29 in the central region, and 76 in the eastern region. For more details, please visit Daily Post newspaper. NNPCL uncovers another 63 illegal refineries in Niger Delta. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is a recap of headlines. Bayelsa faces prolonged blackout as vandals destroy 13 transmission towers. Federal government begins duty-free import of food items. Ganduje's corruption case documents stolen during protests, says governor. Food crisis. Military deploys troops in the northwest, north central farms. NLPCL uncovers another 63 illegal refineries in Niger Delta. And with that, we've come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Play Store and app iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyukola. Good morning.